Hi everyone, welcome back to Sweetie Pie Pets. I try to respond to as many questions and comments that I get, but sometimes I feel a need to actually create a video response. But first, this is Reggie. Hi Reggie, can you say hi? Reggie is a beautiful applehead Chihuahua. He's actually such an extreme applehead that I would call him a baby doll face, which, similar to the deer head, is not considered breed standard for a Chihuahua. Reggie's going to help me respond to a comment I received a couple weeks ago from Medium Mama. Medium Mama wrote that she has a deer head Chihuahua who is sweet, never barks, loves her kids and her fellow fur brother. Her deer head is sturdy and loves being outdoors on hikes, and both her sweetie pies are rescues and such wonderful additions to her family. And that's so wonderful to hear. I love hearing amazing stories about how little Chihuahuas enrich our lives, and likewise, we enrich their lives. However, Medium Mama goes on to say that she finds appleheads are overbred and have too many issues, and that she would never take an applehead outdoors on hikes. She also adds the phrase, adopt, don't shop just because you want to fit a little dog in your purse. Now, I don't begrudge Medium Mama her preference for a deer head Chihuahua. We all have a right to our own personal preference, right? But I do want to address the common misconception that appleheads are sickly and unhealthy. Statistics prove the exact opposite of Medium Mama's claim. Did you know that Chihuahuas are the longest living domesticated dog breed? It's actually the larger breeds that have health problems and shorter lifespans. So why the misconception? Well, it might have something to do with their open fontanel called a molera. Do you have a molera? Reggie's got a little tiny one. Breed standard applehead Chihuahuas typically live their whole life with an open fontanel. Now, open fontanels are found in other breeds too. Miniature Dachshunds, Pomeranians, Shih Tzus, Yorkies, Maltese, Lhasa Apsos, and Pekingese all can have open fontanels. Yet for some reason, it's only the Chihuahuas who get bullied for it. It's okay, Reggie. They're just jealous of your adorableness. So let's see what the experts have to say about that. Dr. Catherine Barnett, DVM of VCA Hospital, says open fontanels do not typically cause problems for affected dogs. I'll put a link in my description below to an article where you can read it yourself. A molera in itself is not a medical condition or an injury. It's generally considered to be normal, and there's no evidence linking the molera to any adverse health conditions. So what about taking your applehead Chihuahua outdoors and on hikes? Well, Medium Mama, I do it all the time. Chihuahuas are actually sturdy little dogs and they love going outside. And if your sweetie pie tires before you do when you're on a hike, hey, it's so nice that they're so light that I can just pick them up and carry them the rest of the way. So that's a silly thing to say. Finally, let's address adopt, don't shop. Now, I fully support rescues. I have volunteered in shelters, I have fostered sweetie pies, and I've done comp marketing work for rescues. Rescuing is an admirable thing to do, but just because you prefer a rescue doesn't give you the right to shame anyone else who prefers to adopt from a responsible breeder. That would be just like telling a young family they shouldn't have their own babies because there are foster kids needing to be adopted. Fostering and adopting children is admirable and can be quite rewarding. But it's not for everyone, and there's no shame in wanting your own baby or your own hand-raised puppy from a responsible breeder. I think there's enough love in the world for everyone to have a little puppy, whether it's from a shelter, a rescue, or from a responsible breeder. It sounds like Medium Mama had a great success in providing a loving home for her rescues. And I think that's wonderful, and it makes me so happy to think about her once orphaned sweetie pies now living in a loving home. But this attitude that dogs should only come from shelters and rescues is arrogant and dangerous. If you extrapolate that scenario out, in about 15 years, there will no longer be any domesticated dogs. Now, I've been raising Chihuahuas for about 20 years, and I've seen this attitude become very popular here in California where I live. But I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Many of the people repeating this sentiment do not actually abide by it. I've had people from all sections of the entertainment industry adopt my hand-raised puppies. I've had actors, singers, models, professional golfers, a professional poker player, veterinarians, and I've even had a lady who works at a dog rescue come and adopt one of my hand-raised sweetie pies. You guys know who you are. And don't worry, as requested, I will forever maintain your anonymity. But the secrecy is only contributing to the stigmatism. So Reggie and I are here to tell all of you that we love diversity. Whether you like appleheads, deer heads, baby doll faces, whether you prefer to adopt from a shelter or from a responsible breeder, having a fur companion is amazing and no one has the right to shame you for your preference. Reggie, As for you, Medium Mama, thanks for leaving your comment. I wish you and your sweetie pies the very best. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time on Sweetie Pie Pets. Bye-bye. As requested, I will forever maintain your anonymity. Blah, blah, blah. Anonymity. How do I say it?
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I will forever maintain your anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity is hard to say.